What's good, YouTube fam? It's your girl Pri, and welcome back to another video. So today I just wanted to do like a little cooking vlog for you guys. I am off today, so I decided to make dinner. And so for today's menu, we're gonna be having baked chicken, Brussels sprouts and carrots roasted, a little bit of seasoned rice, and I also have a couple of plantains that need to be cooked. So we're gonna cook all of that today, and I'm just gonna get started by cutting up my fresh produce, and we're gonna go ahead and get the chicken in the oven first, okay? So if you guys like this type of content, go ahead and let me know down below. And you can go ahead and leave a like, comment, or subscribe if you would like to see future content. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the cooking. We're gonna start by cutting up this onion, and we're also gonna cut up this green pepper. The green pepper is probably on its last leg, so I knew it needed to be cooked today. So we're gonna get both of these cut up. These are gonna go on top of the chicken. So let's go ahead and get started.
Claps.
Okay, y'all, so we do have the veggies cut up. Those look nice and ready to go. And I'm just going to rinse the chicken off really good here. I'm going to make sure our water is cool. And we're going to rinse our chicken breast really, really well. I do have some lemon juice here as well that I'm going to put on the chicken so that we can make sure it's really, really clean. All right. If I can get it open. Goodness. Okay. I'm going to put some lemon juice on there. Massage that on there as well. Okay, and we're going to rinse it again. Okay. Okay, so the chicken is cleaned off. Now I'm just going to take some paper towel and pat it dry. We're going to want our chicken to be fairly dry when we start to put everything else on there. All right, if you got any excess, go ahead and get that off. All right, so after it's pat dry, it's going to look like that. So now we're just going to work on getting the chicken seasoned and into the pan, the baking dish, so that it can start cooking. I usually like to coat my baked chicken with just a little bit of oil. I usually like cooking more so with olive oil for certain things, but for this, canola oil will work fine. Once you put a little bit of oil, you're then going to use your seasoning, whatever seasoning you like. I really like the nature seasoning. We're going to put some of that on there. And then we're also going to put a little bit of garlic powder, or a lot of garlic powder, whatever you like. So now we're just going to stir that up a little bit. If you're kind of tired of putting your hands on the chicken, go ahead and get you a fork and just kind of work everything on the chicken. Okay. So as far as the pan, what we're going to do is put a little bit of oil and a little bit of butter in the bottom of the pan. Okay, so we're first going to start with just coating the pan, the bottom of it, with some oil. This is a non-stick as well, so it's fine either way, but I do like sometimes when it gives it a little char on the bottom or a little crisp on the bottom. That's always fun. So just work it like that. And then I'm going to put a few things of butter on here. Just like that. However much you want. Okay. So we're going to do it like that. And then we're just going to take some of the veggies here on the bottom, because I like them to roast on the bottom and the top. And then we're going to take some right here. Uh-oh. Then you're going to start layering your chicken in here, like so. Okay. Like that. And you can do it close together, it's okay. Alright, so it's going to look like that. And then what you're going to do is put the rest of your veggies right on top. Your onion and everything right on top of the chicken. And when I tell you guys, this is so good. Less is more when it comes to cooking, I find a lot of times. Take a little bit more of your natures and just kind of put that on top so you can get a little on the veggies. A little bit of garlic on top of there. Then also, if you have like some parsley, you can always wait till the end for parsley, or you can put it on to cook over top. I just usually sprinkle a little bit at first, and then I put a little bit more when it's done typically. All right, so this is what your chicken's gonna look like before it goes in. Got the onion, pepper, chicken, a little butter, and oil. And then you're just gonna let that bake. So now we're just gonna get into the veggies. I have been wanting some Brussels sprouts for the last few days. So we are gonna have some frozen Brussels sprouts. And we're also just gonna mix that with just like some baby sweet carrots. And we're just gonna let those bake together. I usually put a little bit of seasoning on the Brussels sprout, but then I add the carrots. I'm going to add the carrots next. So I'll show y'all how I do it. Okay, so first I'm just going to put a little bit of oil on the paper here. And then I'm just going to take the Brussels sprouts, and we eat veggies pretty good around here. So I'm going to make this whole bag for just 2 people. I absolutely love these. Put them on there. That. Then we're just going to add a little bit of that Nature's. These are my go-tos. I do have other seasonings, y'all. And a little bit of garlic. Okay. Then we're just going to shake this up so that it coats the Brussels sprouts. Ooh-wee. Okay, so when you're making roasted vegetables, it's really important to make sure you got enough space, because you want to make sure that they roast fairly evenly. These usually are already rinsed off. Yep, these are ready to eat. So I'm just gonna layer some of these. I'm just gonna go ahead and make these all as well, because I don't want them to go bad. Okay. And that's just like that. Okay. A little parsley. Okay. And then you're just gonna let your veggies roast. Just keep an eye on them. I usually don't even, I don't know. This oven's kind of weird that we have, so I don't know when they'll be done. So we're just gonna keep an eye on them and get them in the oven with the chicken. So one thing that I love is color when it comes to food. I love when you see multiple colors on your plate. I just think that's fantastic. Okay, so next we're just going to have some rice. I'm just gonna kind of doctor this up a little bit. My boyfriend really likes rice, so I'm gonna make a lot. This is parboiled rice. This is our first time trying this one, but it's actually really, really good. And it actually says on the package, which I've never seen before, to retain vitamins, do not rinse before or drain after cooking. What? I always thought you had to drain rice. That's just such a debate. All right, so we're going to get our rice on here. And in the spirit of chicken, we're going to use chicken broth. This is a reduced sodium and fat-free. Okay. We're going to use chicken broth to make the rice. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and get the water, a couple. That's why I love using water bottles, because these are just exactly 2 cups. Okay. Then I'm going to go ahead and get the rice in here. We're going to do 2 of these. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That's one. Making a mess. Good job. And we're going to do 1 more cup. And then we're going to do this one. Then we're going to do 2 cups of broth. Which I'm just going to use this. I know this is different than like a liquid measuring cup, but it usually works fine. That's 1. That's 2. Okay, we're also going to put a little bit of butter in the rice. Just a little. Okay, so as far as the seasoning for the rice, I'm not going to do too much. I'm actually just going to do just regular salt. Just regular salt. And I do have quite a bit of rice, so that should be okay, I think. Matter of fact, let me see what else we got. I'll put a little bit of this too. A little bit of that. A little bit of nature's in there. Okay. We're going to let this, hold on. We'll stir this up a little bit just to loosen that up at the start. Not too much stirring. Okay, so we're going to let this come to a boil, and then we are going to cover it once it starts boiling. All right, and that's it. We're going to let everything cook. We're just going to let everything bake. Honestly, maybe about 30 to 45 minutes. Chicken breasts actually cook a lot quicker than the bone-in chicken, so I would just check in on it about 20-minute increments, and it probably will take 30 to 45 minutes to cook. We're waiting on the rice to get boiling now so that we can cover it. And I do have these plantains that I need to cook. They are very, very ripe, so hopefully they're still okay to cook once I cut these open. I feel like they should be fine. But yeah, I'm gonna cook these last because they don't really take that long. Probably the last 15, 20 minutes or so, I'll start these. So for now, we're just gonna let the food cook, and I will be back when we check in on it.
Don't close your eyes to get away. Just bang my line and I'll arrange it. Beautiful, girl, you're stainless. You'll be fine, I'll be painless, yeah. All I'm drinking is champagne. All you want is the same thing.
Yeah. The 10,000 building, get your ass an apartment, put you inside a G-class, that's just a starter kit. Plenty things count in life, but none of them is the thought of it. New piece around my neck is chess games, cause shorty stay with calculated moves like Beth Harmon. Swear I'm more purple rain prince than Prince Charming. Disappointment I stay expecting it. The pessimist gold medalists flush the magnums just so they not collecting my specimens down.
Okay, y'all, so dinner is ready. I finished frying all of, I'm so hungry. I finished frying all of the plantain, and I am just about to show y'all what dinner is looking like. Okay, so here we go. Okay, y'all, so here is the finished product. We have got the baked chicken here, and it looks really, really good. Left the juice there on the bottom. You can always kind of take some of that and put it on top so nothing's dry. We've got the plantain. Yum. We also have the rice here, ready to go, and the roasted veggies. Everything just looks so good, y'all. Ready to eat. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like these type of videos, I will do more cooking videos. Just let me know down below. And that's it for today's video, y'all. Thank you so much for watching. Peace.